What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Player Prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. It is Thursday, baby, and let's just continue getting to this money, man. Props Made Easy tools at only $20 a month. I mean, how many days in a row we have to have amazing days for people to be like, you know what? I do need a Props Made Easy account. I mean, I say that as if nobody's a Props Made Easy member. We just surpassed 10,500 active members at Props Made Easy. So clap it up for y'all. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. But there's hundreds of thousands of people who do player props. So there's so many of you still missing the opportunity to utilize a tool like Props Made Easy and really see consistent success in any sport. You don't have to know a lick about esports to smash every night. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know shit about esports, but yet I'm dominating on a consistent basis when it comes to esports. Same thing with tennis. I don't know anything about it. Soccer, don't know anything about it. I used to spend hours and hours and hours researching all of these plays, especially for baseball when you've got so many different data points to look at. Now, it takes me minutes to make my slips with Props Made Easy. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you need to try it out if you haven't yet. It's only $20 a month. Busy time of year is coming up. I'm sure Prizepicks will be dropping college football for week 1 college football plays soon. Stay ready. Let's get it. All right. With that being said, for NFL, as we know, these lines have been dropped for like over a week now. We've been talking NFL. We've been going over some top plays. Plays are going to bump. Things are going to happen up until week 1. So you need to get these early lines in. Kyler Murray over 231 passing yards is a 5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this on average at 236.5. The sportsbooks that have lines for this are averaging around 236.5, which is a 5 sportsbook differential higher than where Prizepicks has the line. So you got to attack that Kyler Murray over 231.5 there. You got to expect Arizona possibly playing from behind here, playing catch up as well. Good passing situation there. James Conner on the other end. Okay, if we're expecting a play from behind game out of Arizona and having to throw the ball, playing the under on James Conner under 60.5 rushing yards at a -4 makes sense. Other sportsbooks have this averaged at 56.5. So that's 4 rushing yards less than where Prizepicks has the line. So I like that. It correlates with each other. Kyler Murray's rushing yards over 3.5. Baker Mayfield, sorry, allergies still, man. Can't get over these allergies in Texas, man. I lose my allergies, and then boom, they're back like a week later. It's crazy. Baker Mayfield under 240.5 passing yards at a -3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this averaged around 237.5. Dak Prescott had a tremendous year last year, and you got to expect that to continue this year. 261.5 passing yards is the line. Other sportsbooks have this at 264.5, a 3 sportsbook differential. George Pickens under 59.5 reception yards. This is a -3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this at 56.5. So 3 reception yards under where that is. Kirk Cousins over 246.5 passing yards. 3 sportsbook differential on the over. Other sportsbooks have a 249.5 average line for him. Great spot there. Mike Evans under 68.5 receiving yards, -3 sportsbook differential, 65.5 sportsbook line on the under. So definitely love a lot of those spots so far still for NFL. A lot of good value. Now, moving over to MLB. All right. Taking a look at MLB, there's been a lot of green so far this morning, okay? But all of those have been already scooped up by the Props Made Easy members, and Prizepicks has been like, hold on, we need to bump these. So those have been bumped or taken off the board or turned into goblins, whatever they're going to do with them, all right? But as of right now, as of this video, there's nothing too crazy here. I mean, Royce Lewis over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is a 51.99%. Now, you know the target range is 53%. That's what we target, 53%. Now, the only thing that makes this halfway decent is the -140, seeing that the line gets as high as -140 on Bovada, and he's projected for 2.13 hits, runs, RBIs, a 0.63 projection differential. That's the only thing making him a maybe, but to be completely honest with you, playing in this game, especially with the Props Made Easy tools, I've become much more patient. Like, I'm 100% cool with just laying back and saying, you know what? Cool, I see it. It's definitely got over the 50% chance to hit. Should be okay. But I'm gonna wait for these consensus odds to peak up a little bit and that chance to hit green, or somebody else jump over, or a new line be added to the tool, and I'm gonna grab that then. Or I'm gonna say, you know what? Not much on Prize Picks. Let's go to DK Pick Six that the Props Made Easy tools have absolutely been using as an ATM. DraftKings Pick 6 over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for MLB has Corey Seager at 57.09% chance to hit. The PME consensus odds are at minus 163, and the highest gets as high as minus 170 on Bovada. He's projected for 2.65, a 1.15 projection differential. Fantastic play on his over hits, runs, RBIs today. Probably going to homer. Zach Eflin over 5.5 hits allowed at 57.05% chance to hit. Minus 163.5 PME consensus, and this gets as high as minus 180 on Pinnacle. Projection of 6.76 hits allowed, a 1.26 projection differential. So, great spot here for those guys as well. Yeah, I mean, and again, Prize Picks doesn't have anything green. So what did we do? We went other places to find the green. Underdog, you have Cody Bradford. Under 2.5 earned runs, 53.16% chance to hit. The PME consensus odds are at minus 139 on this play. It gets as high as minus 151 on Caesars. Projection of 2.4, a minus 0.1 projection differential. So Cody Bradford under 2.5 earned runs allowed is fine over on Underdog. Over on Better, you got some solid value this morning. Mitch Spence over 16.5 outs at 54.77% chance to hit. Minus 148 PME consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 180 on Pinnacle. Projection of 16.6 is 0.1. Tobias Myers, under 15.5 outs. 54.13% chance to hit. It's a minus 144 PME consensus odds. Gets as high as minus 170 on Bovada. Projection of 15.4 on minus 0.1. Logan Webb, under 6.5 hits allowed. 53.54% chance to hit. Minus 141 PME consensus. Gets as high as minus 151 on Pinnacle. Projection of 6.4. Cody Bradford, under 2.5 earned runs. Okay, we already talked about him. A lot of green all around. It's pivotal that in baseball you have multiple different sportsbooks that you utilize. Over on MLB Fantasy, we have the batter fantasy scores. Gunnar Henderson. His line is at 7.5 on Prize Picks. That's just too low against Eflin today. Sportsbook differential of 2. Other sportsbooks have this line at 9.5. So great spot for the over on Gunnar Henderson's batter fantasy score of 7.5. Marcell Ozuna is the other option that's interesting. His line is at 7 batter fantasy score. We like the under at a minus 1.5 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have Marcell Ozuna's line at 5.5 today. All right, so great spot there. Over on WNBA, nothing too crazy. I mean, the highest consensus odds you have is a minus 130 right now for Diana Taurasi's PRA of 23.5 on her under, 51.52. So be patient or look at some other sportsbooks. Nothing too crazy there. Vivid Picks, nothing. Hard Rock's got some huge options. Obviously, the payout's going to be lower there, though. DraftKings Pick 6, minus 133.5 for Angel Reese's line, under 13.5 points. Better still doesn't have any. Parlay Play has some good value. Again, the payout's going to be a little less, though, but if you want to take a low risk, just get a little bit of money back, you can. But yeah, nothing too crazy on WNBA. PGA, nothing on the board, man. I mean, a lot of the sportsbooks are deadlocked on certain plays. There's nothing really popping for PGA at the moment. For MMA, Steve Erseg, over 60.5 significant strikes at a 3 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this averaged at 63.5. That's 3 sportsbook differential higher than where the line is on Prize Picks. So Steve Erseg over 60.5 is great. Junior Tafa under 29.5 significant strikes at a minus 2.67. Duplessis, 78.5 significant strikes. We like the over at a 1 sportsbook differential there. That's going to be a good fight between Duplessis and Adesanya. I honestly feel like, I don't know why, because I'm a Adesanya fan, but something tells me Duplessis wins. I don't know why. I'm leaning on slightly on Dricus, but we'll see what happens. All right. That's about it, though. Nothing too crazy there. All right. For tennis, we got a bunch of 0.5s. I mean, nothing popping too crazy. You don't have to include tennis in any of your slips today. Alexander, line is at 8.5. We like the over at a 0.5. Jasmine Paolini, over 21 total games at a 0.5. I mean, a couple options that you can go with, but nothing too crazy there for tennis today. Same thing with soccer. Some very tight lines there. For Call of Duty, we had some huge value last night. Esports has absolutely been dominating. Now we just have a bunch of one sportsbook differentials. Any of these options are fine. Celium, over 50.5, first 3 map kills, one sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks had this line at 51.5. Celium's second map kills, same thing, over at a 1. Draza, over 54.5 at a 1. Xnid, over 20 at a 1 sportsbook differential. Other lines are at 21. So a couple options for Call of Duty that are fine, but a lot of the best plays for esports have been taken off the board already. With that being said, though, we got a lot of CS2 that's still available today. M1 Keys, yeah, I'm not sure how to say his name. Makus, whatever. Over on his 11.5 first 2 map headshots. This line is at 14.5 on other sportsbooks, a 3 sportsbook differential. Vilby, over 11.5 first 2 map headshots at a 2 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this at 13.5. Vilby's first 2 map kills, over 24.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential. Other sportsbooks have this line at 26.5. So a lot of solid options for CS2 as well. And then last but not least, Valorant. There's nothing available there. College football. As soon as college football lines drop, we'll have them. Looking at MLB, we got a couple greens popped in. See, this is what I'm talking about. Have that patience. Sit back and let these greens come to you. Bryce Miller, under 5.5 hits allowed at 53.68% chance to hit. Minus 142 PME consensus. Minus 154 is the highest odds over on Caesars. Projection of 4.9, a minus 0.6 projection differential. And then Bly Madras, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at 53.04% chance. Minus 138 PME consensus on his under. It gets as high as minus 140. Projection of 1.4. Difference of minus 0.1. So some solid spots, man. And again, all you got to do is be patient. Sit back. Wait for those greens. You don't got to force nothing. Mix and match different sports. You don't have to say, okay, I want a 6-man. Let me just take the top 6 on the MLB tool. No. Take however many they have as green. Go to another sport, sprinkle in a couple of their top. You know what I'm saying? Work on being better at just combining the entire industry into a slip to make sure you're making the absolute best plays. Keep those high percentage plays in your slip. Stop taking risks. Stop forcing things. You don't have to. You feel what I'm saying? Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's continue getting this money, baby. PropsMadeEasy.com, only $20 a month. Let's get it. I'm out. Peace.